The Open gets underway at Carnoustie Golf Course on Thursday. Here AFP Sports looks at 5 of the favored contenders. Rickie Fowler, USA, Getty Images North America, AFP. Lawrie Rickie Fowler is a genuine contender for British Open glory, one of the best players never to have won a major. Rickie Fowler's talent can be counted on to outshine his colourful taste in clothing. Known to step out in orange golfing gear and garish headwear, Fowler is hoping to light up Carnoustie with his extravagant talent. With regard to the majors, he is yet to nail one, having the frustration of finishing runner-up in 3 of them, the latest the Masters this year, and 3rd in the PA Championship. Has shown he takes to links golf by finishing runner-up in the 2014 Open. He warmed up for this edition with a satisfactory 6th-place finish at last weekend's Scottish Open. Dustin Johnson, USA, AFP. Andy Buchanan, US golfer. Dustin Johnson practices for the British Open. World number 1 Dustin Johnson could be forgiven for thinking that one major win, the 2016 US Open, is scant reward for a player so impressive on the world golf circuit. He may even resent the fact that the name Johnson already appears on the Open winners' claret jug but belongs to a lesser talent, the gritty Zach Johnson. The 34-year-old, who is married to HL legend Wayne Gretzky's daughter Paulina, is once more a serious contender for Open glory. He comes to the Open having finished in the top 10 in both the Masters and the US Open, and with 2 wins on the US Tour this season. Jon Rahm, ESP, AFP. Lucas Barrioulet, Spanish golfer. Jon Rahm is among British Open contenders, no doubting the talent of the Spanish star, who is another strong contender if he can win his biggest battle, for control of his own temperament. Many great players have played with their hearts on their sleeves, but Rahm, 23, has a harder time than most getting a grip on the emotions that inevitably swirl around when a few shots go awry. The signs are that the contest is going this way. He has 2 wins to his credit this season, one in the US and the other on home soil at the Spanish Open. Add to that a strong performance in the Masters, where he finished 4th. Another string to his bow and vital at Carnoustie, he can play links golf, having won the Irish Open last year at Port Stewart and put up a decent defense of his title this time round. Rory McIlroy, near Getty Images North America, AFP. Matt Sullivan. Rory McIlroy of Northern Ireland will be attempting to rediscover his winning touch at the Open. He could be the exact opposite of Rahm in that his undoubted talent might need to be backed up by more fire from his temperament. McIlroy gives the impression at times that if things don't go his way, as in the final round of the Masters this year, where he failed to put the pressure on overnight leader and playing partner Patrick Reed, he lets his shoulders slump rather than getting to grips with himself. Started the season brightly with a win on the US Tour, but little has flowed for him of late. The 29-year-old Northern Irishman only sparked back into life in the final round at the PGA Championship at Wentworth when it was too late and the pressure was off. Has not added to his 4 majors since 2014, but despite his lack of form, there is always the feeling he is never far from rediscovering the him of yesteryear. Jordan Spieth, USA, AFP. Andy Buchanan, US golfer. Jordan Spieth tests the rough at Carnoustie ahead of the Open, defending Open champion, but hasn't won a tournament since that 2017 triumph. Came close to securing a 2nd Masters this year with a sublime 63 in the final round, but in the end Patrick Reed kept his nerve to prevail. Missed the cut at the US Open, but he will certainly not be surrendering his crown lightly. Such a precocious talent, he became the first player since Jack Nicklaus to win 3 majors before he turned 24 when he won the Open last year. Has shown real steel to bounce back from the trauma of blowing a 5-shot lead heading into the back 9 of the 2016 US Masters.